is make America great again, make Iran great again. Trump, we love you, Trump.
Absolutely supporting Donald Trump. Thank you, Mr. President.
This regime is a brutal regime. This regime is anti-humanity, and they have to be eliminated. Whatever help we can get from outside, it's okay, but it's up to us. Freedom by us, for us.
Regime change in Iran.
What's going on, everyone? James Klug here. Today I am in Los Angeles, California at a Free Iran protest. Let's go talk to some people. I have no clue what they're chanting. Okay, so what brought you out here today?
So I've been fighting for humanitarian rights in Iran since 2008. My wife has been fighting since 1999. And we are pro-Pahlavi imperialists, and we support the monarchy system, return of King Reza Pahlavi to Iran. And currently for 46 years, Iran has been occupied by the terrorist communist regime of Islamic Republic. They've been terrorizing the world, they've been terrorizing their people. More than 8 million Iranians are outside Iran, including myself, that I was born right here in Florida. And honestly, as thankful as I am, I want to have a chance to go back home, see my family. And because I'm a political activist, I'm not allowed. I would be killed, and I have an order, because I have an order on my head if I go back to Iran since 2008.
As everybody knows, Iranian people are voiceless right now. They've been cut off the internet. They have no way for them to reach out to the free world. So us Iranians who are in exile right here or anywhere else around the globe, we're trying to be their voice. We're speaking on their behalf. And all these pictures that you see here, these are victims of government crackdown. They either been shot on the street, or they've been kept in jail, or they've been executed. So for that reason, I'm trying to be the voice of these people who have no way of reaching out to the free world.
What brings you out here today?
Unity for regime change in Iran. Basically, I've been here for 47 years. I've been waiting for this moment that we have a country now that we can do something, because they always have killed our kids. We go in the street, they kill us, they shoot us, they kill our women. And finally, thank to Israel, they came and eliminated a whole bunch of generals. And President Trump, what he did was great. Now they have put a red carpet for us to go take over our country and change the regime.
What role would you like to see the U.S. have in that regime change, if any? Do you think it needs to get involved?
I don't want USA to get involved. I want it to be for the people, by the people.
Okay.
Yeah, because if USA gets involved, unfortunately we have so many idiots in this country, taking us to war. What war? Netanyahu needed the B-2 to go destroy their nuclear power, because they've been in 46 years, they've been saying, that to America, that to Israel. America, we're going to wipe America off the map. We're going to wipe Israel off the map. And finally, somebody had to answer them. And this is what happened. They have never been this weak before.
There's a lot of Americans that are fearful of hopping into a regime change war, another war, right? And I'm so curious, what would you like to see the United States involvement in Iran be?
I don't want the United States to involve itself in a long war. I think what Trump has done is fantastic. He bombed them and got out and showed by force that you cannot be messed with, and therefore this is a perfect jumping off point. I would love very much to see a regime change in Iran.
Absolutely, regime change in Iran is going to happen by the hand of the Iranian people, who are our soldiers on the ground right over there. They have been fighting. They have been giving casualties for this cause. And of course, we support our king, our crown prince, King Reza Pahlavi.
Nobody wants a war, of course. As a humanitarian, we wouldn't want a war. But I do think that they weakened the regime, and now it's at its weakest. And now it's time for people to really be a voice. And that's what I've always been, as a voice for the voiceless.
Well, you guys, the American dream is under attack, and hardworking patriots like you are being crushed under mountains of debt. Why? Because creditors love debt. They want you stuck in their high-interest trap. They want you drowning in student loans, credit card debt, and skyrocketing mortgage rates, because when you're broke, they're making money. So what do? Take control, fight back, and that starts with our friends over at PDS Debt. They have helped hundreds of thousands of people live debt-free. PDS Debt goes beyond the numbers to understand your unique financial situation and craft a personalized plan designed just for you, and they have alternative solutions to becoming debt-free. There's no minimum credit score required. They're here to help you save more, pay off your debt faster, and start putting money back where it belongs. in your pocket. PDS Debt is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, boasts thousands of 5-star reviews on Google, and holds a 5-star rating on Trustpilot. And the reason is pretty obvious. PDS has helped hundreds of thousands of people get out of debt. If you've been in debt, you know how stressful it is. You know how hopeless you can feel. I have friends and family that have struggled with debt, and I wish they had PDS to help. PDS Debt has customized options for anyone struggling with credit cards, personal loans, collections, medical bills, and more. If this is something you're struggling with, you're just 30 seconds from starting to get out from under the weight of debt. Get your free assessment and find the best option for you over at pdsdebt.com/Klug. That is pdsdebt.com/Klug. I will put a link down in the description below. Let's get back in this video.
As I said, for 46 years, King Reza Pahlavi, the son of the former Shah, which took an oath in 1980 and he became the replacement king, the son of the Shah, has been fighting against the Islamic Republic. Now, he's committed to leading the transition into the new government. Especially for the past 10 years, he's worked on a temporarily 100-day plan and a temporarily government with assigned people specialized in economics, specialized in technology, specialized in politics, everything. He has the government ready for the past 5 years, and especially in the past 1 year, that government has become official, and we're all meeting every week, we're talking every week, and all the plans have been laid out. So all he's asking is for President Trump and for Bibi Netanyahu and the rest of the world not to cause regime change. We don't want the world involved in regime change. We just want the world to stop supporting Islamic Republic and stop throwing a lifeline at them. Right. Stop communicating with them. Stop negotiating with this terrorist regime. Stop talking to them.
It does seem like the past week has exposed how weak the regime actually is. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you're seeing it as kind of a tipping point, is if I were to put words in your mouth.
There's no doubt. This regime has been in power only by blood and by terror. And I think Israel took the fangs of this monster out by neutralizing Hamas, Hezbollah, Syria. Now they're alone, and now they're very vulnerable.
They had their Hezbollah, they had their Hamas, they had Syria, they had the Houthis, and what happened? Israel eliminated all those. Because for 46 years, if somebody for 46 years tells me, we're going to destroy your family, we're going to kill you, what are you going to do? What's your reaction, right? And what Israel did, they didn't go kill innocent people. They went and took all the generals out. And very, very planned. It's like calculated plan. They go hit one house, and the head of the regime is there.
It was strategic what Israel and America did, and
Do you support it?
I do support being strategic and no nuclear weapons. So, that I'm totally for. Obviously, it's hard because we all have so much family there, so it's a challenging time for all of us, and it's extremely emotional.
Yeah, no, I believe it. And then when it comes down to Iran, I mean, what percentage of the population, if you were to guess, would be willing to pursue that regime change, rise up, if any? Like, is it a majority? Is it a minority? What do you think it is?
It's a majority. It's definitely at least 80 to 85% want regime change. And many are supporters of the Crown Prince of Iran, Reza Pahlavi, the former Crown Prince. So his images are hung on bridges, the flag of the Sun and Lion flag, which is so symbolic, which is before the regime, before the revolution, the 1979 revolution. So they are supporters. I think it's such an oppressive, tyrannical regime that really just has plainclothes officers at any given point. They can arrest individuals. So it's tough to get out there and really be a voice. And that's what I've always done, is if they can't be a voice, I'll be a voice for them.
80 to 85% of the regime, people, they hate this government because our economy sucks. We have, electricity in Iran right now is like 4 hours a day you don't have electricity. All your food gets spoiled. They don't care because what they're doing, they're making Bitcoin, so people have no electricity. This regime doesn't give a shit about Iran. All they care about is their ideology of Islam. Islam going to take over the world. And thank you, President Trump. Thank you, Prime Minister Netanyahu. Thank you for your help. You did something for us that we've been waiting for 46 years. Now it's up to us to finish the job. That's it. Long live Iran, long live USA, long live Israel. Freedom.
You have a lot of people, including conservatives, including people that voted for Donald Trump, that are saying this is not our war. Get out of the Middle East. Just curious what you would say to that.
So what I tell them is, this is from personal experience being a Middle Eastern. We know for a fact that you're dealing with a terrorist, hardcore murder regime that would have sold those atomic bombs that were weeks away. They would have sold those atomic bombs or any weapons of mass destruction to Hamas, to Hezbollah, to the Houthis. They supported ISIS. They supported all terrorist regimes for the past 46 years. Do you really want to risk Islamic Republic attacking your land? They've been saying death to America, death to Israel for 46 years. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you, Bibi Netanyahu. They're protecting the world.
Why is it the United States' problem?
Because it has a lot of consequences for the region and for the Middle East, for Israel. Look what happened on October 7th. It's Islamic Republic was behind it from beginning to end, directly and indirectly. In a country, when their motto is death to America, they came to power with saying death to America until today. They act on it. They will act on it, and they have. I'm not a pro-Trump person, never been. I'm a Democrat, but in this issue, I support Trump 100%, and I support Israel 1,000%.
Iran needs to be free, and there's no question.
People might think there's a war is going to start. No, this is ultimately is going to put the regime down, because regime is octopus. It has like 8 legs: Hamas, Hezbollah, Houthis. So what Netanyahu and Trump did, which was very smart, they play a chess. They cut the arms, they killed the pawns, soldiers. Now they are going to get rid of the head of the octopus. So it all makes sense. So peace is coming to Middle East very soon, and I'm very certain about it.
Folks on the left have been out protesting no war with Iran, condemning Donald Trump for being involved in this. What would your message to those people be?
Their message is to go F yourself, because 47 years ago, they stormed the American embassy in Iran, and they held 400 American hostages for 444 days. They paint the sidewalks with American flags so people can walk all over and brainwashing the kids. This regime is a brutal regime. This regime is anti-humanity, and they have to be eliminated. Whatever help we can get from outside, it's okay, but it's up to us. Freedom by us, for us.
There are only 2 groups of people that are not happy about it. Either they are stools of the regime who are complicit in the genocide of the Iranian people, or they are the people who hate Jews and Israel more than they love their own country.
What's going on with the stuff you brought here?
I mean, this is referring to the mullahs, dead mullahs. Okay. And this is my sign. No sheikh, no mullah, the Ayatollah.
Right on. Now, this protest is certainly different from the other ones that we've seen around Los Angeles the last few days, where they've been saying no war, condemning Donald Trump's involvement, condemning Israel. What would your response to those people be?
You know, I've been seeing around the leftists, the media, BBC, CNN, they've been trying to save the Ayatollahs in Iran. But the majority of Iranians, around 80% of Iranians, 85%, they despise the regime and they hate the regime.
I mean, I think it's the most bizarre thing. You have a group of people that are self-described anti-fascists that are openly supporting Islamofascism. I'm sorry. If you're against fascism, you have to be against all kinds of fascism, including the kind of oppressive, tyrannical, genocidal fascism that has been a mark of the Iranian regime for the last almost 50 years.
What are your thoughts about the ceasefire that was just announced between Israel and Iran? Do you support that idea or no?
I would have rather it would keep going until everybody from that regime is gone. But I trust what Trump is doing. So I'm all for it.
You don't support the ceasefire?
I don't support this. This job has started, it should be finished. Because they're gonna rebuild again and the ideology won't ever change. For 47 years, they've been saying death to America, death to Israel. While the Iranian people never wanted that. As you may know, Iran was the best ally of America before 1979. But after 1979, everything changed.
I think at this point that it was strategic what occurred, and now the regime is at its weakest. So let's give the people of Iran momentum to stand up against the regime.
What happens in Iran?
In Iran, based on the religion, having the dog is forbidden for the people. But the government killed the dog. They get the dogs from the people and take them to the shelter and put all of them together and make fire to kill them or shooting them.
They still do this today?
Yeah, today or not, these days.
Really?
Yes, based on the religion, they are not clean.
All right, so you're telling me that they take this little thing and get rid of it.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah, it's not good. Not good, not good. And that's why I'm here to supporting the dog, supporting the animal. And unfortunately, they are in a bad situation. And this day, because of the war, many people leave the home and they put the dog in the street.
What do you think about that? Thank you for your time.
I've had family members killed in the past 3 years, a lot of them.
In Iran?
Yep, that's right. And for security reasons, I can't say who, but they were 16, 17, 18 years old. There were little girls that got killed, shot in the face for chanting King Reza Pahlavi, just for having a voice. I have family members that were tortured and their family members were raped in front of them to get a confession, to get a phony confession. This is the kind of regime you're dealing with. They've been terrorizing the world with supplying Hamas, ISIS, Taliban, Hezbollah for decades. The world needs to wake up and understand this is not a matter of politics, Republicans versus liberals. This is a matter of a terrorist regime that needs to go. No negotiations.
You have one message for Donald Trump, what would it be?
Make America great again.
What's your message to Donald Trump?
Keep going. Get rid of these guys.
I really thank President Trump, and I am grateful to him. And I've been supporting him for, I want to say, at least close to 10 years, since the first time he started campaigning for the office. And I have paid a heavy price for it, but I'll do it all over again. Absolutely supporting Donald Trump. Thank you, Mr. President.
All right, everyone, that is it for today. Let me know your thoughts about these conversations down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe for more videos, and hit that bell notification button so you are notified next time I post. I'll catch you all in the next one. And as always, thank you to our founder tier members for supporting the channel. I greatly appreciate you guys. Honestly, it means the world to me. You guys make these videos possible. So do all the members, so I greatly appreciate all you guys. If you'd like to become a founder tier member today, please make sure to hit that link down in the description below. Thanks, guys.